about this one? Almost 24 people in Rochester who went in for new tattoos ended up with a nasty skin infection. But as News 4's Dr. Peter Ostro tells us, this outbreak is not blamed on dirty needles.
Tattoos have become much more popular recently. The percentage of American adults with tattoos has gone from 14% in 2008 to about 21% now. It's even become a mother-daughter activity.
We do a lot of things together, so I couldn't say no to her.
But there are risks associated with tattooing. One is that you might change your mind, and another is that you might get sick. Infections related to tattooing, such as hepatitis and staphylococcal skin infections, have been with us for a long time and are usually attributed to dirty needles or other unsanitary techniques. But an outbreak in Rochester last fall occurred in the clients of a well-run tattoo parlor where sterile precautions were observed. 19 people developed a rash where the tattoo had been placed. You can see the red bumps here. The infection was caused by an organism called Mycobacterium chelonae, a relative of the germs that cause TB. It was traced to a supply of contaminated gray ink that came from a specific supplier in Arizona. The FDA does not have the authority to require pre-market safety data from the manufacturers. So although this is a rare event, there could be more outbreaks in the future. The way to avoid becoming infected is to get your tattoos at a place that can confirm their inks have been tested and treated to eliminate infectious contaminants. Now, we haven't had any cases of ink-related infections in Buffalo so far, but if you're considering getting a tattoo, ask the artist about the safety of his ink supply. These infections are very difficult to treat, and there's a risk that they may spread within the body.
Wow, I'd never heard of that. A lot of people like to get piercings too. Is that as risky as tattoos?
Oh yes, in fact, piercing can be more risky than a tattoo because the pierced area continues to be vulnerable to invasion by bacteria, particularly if it's on the lip or the tongue, and I recommend against those.
Okay.
Okay? Don't do that.
Thank you, Doc.